Hi, today is February 13th, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 240 for the year, Monkey Turds. I took a picture of some very pretty flowers and named the photograph Monkey Turds. Then I looked in vain for monkey turds to photograph so that I could name that picture Very Pretty Flowers. I had to accept that my picture of very pretty flowers that I had named monkey turds would have to also represent the idea of a photograph of monkey turds called Very Pretty Flowers. Sometimes art is hard, but sometimes I make it harder than it has to be. Poem number 241, Borborygmi. She composed the most beautiful piece of music that she could ever have imagined herself composing, and she named the work Borborygmi after the rumbling, gurgling sounds caused by gas and food moving through the intestines, because she wanted to invoke the ugliest sound she could think of as the title for her most beautiful work. Borborygmi was her most successful work and is due to have its New York premiere in early 2028. Hopefully by then she will have also completed her piano concerto in B flat major as well as her incontinence symphony. Damn, I messed that up. Poem number 242, Triptych. They made what they considered to be their most beautiful painting ever, and they named it Vomit. Then they made another very beautiful painting and called it Tobacco Spit. When they finished a third painting, they realized it would go nicely with the other two, and they entitled the three paintings Triptych of Shit, or Shiptych. Poem number 243, Her Mouth. She stuffed her mouth full of mud before giving a lecture on cubism. She filled her mouth with phlegm before singing an aria from Carmen. She held the sand in her mouth while presenting her slideshow on the Egyptian pyramids. But her mouth was completely clear of all foreign objects when she testified at the immigration hearing of her housekeeper. And the last poem of the day, poem number 244, Broken Record. He wanted a new mantra, so he scratched into the vinyl and put the needle on and focused on the repeated words of the broken record. He wanted new recognition, so he chose something that he could truly excel at, and the following year the Guinness Book had listed his broken record. He wanted a third stanza for his broken record poem, but he couldn't think of a third way to end a stanza with that phrase. So he watched The Night They Raided Minsky's and Get Carter and The Man with the Golden Gun and several other films that featured Britt Eklund. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. For some reason, I thought Britt Eklund sort of sounded like Broken Record, but as I say it, it really doesn't. So, all right, whatever.